Hi everyone, this is Prashant Dikshit and I lead a customer success team and I'm very passionate about it. So I keep reading about it, I keep learning about it, and I felt it's worth sharing also. So recently I was talking to a few of my friends in the industry, and I was reading an article from Forbes that why customer success has become so important. So let me tell you that this is a game of retention. A quick article that was published in Forbes suggested that if you have a company which is growing 10% year on year, and the end of the 10 year would have a CAGR of around 7% if you are able to retain just 75% of your accounts. To the contrary, if you are able to retain 95% of your accounts, your CAGR would shoot up to 95%. I'm sorry, 16%, my bad. So it's a difference of 7% to 16%, and it can make a huge difference as you can do a quick math. So the point is, there's no fun in having a leaky bucket kind of a system where you are chasing your own tail by bringing in more and more business, accelerating pretty hard with your sales team, but in the end of the day you are losing on your revenue. So you get a lot of dollars, but at the same time you are missing out from the back door, right? So that's why customer success team just comes in at this point where they are really responsible and are tasked for the retention. So that's so crucial to have your customer success team in place and a very effective customer success team so that you have this leverage from 7% to 16%, right? Now that's point one. Point number two is customer success is a team sport. You cannot win in customer success until your whole organization rallies around it. So it has to come from top down. Your CEO must be invested in customer success, otherwise there is no success. You must have a CCO. If you do not have it, you should really look forward to get one, because this needs some very dedicated focus. In the previous models, like back in days when the business were like about two things: one, create a product; second, sell the product. There was not too much about retain the customers, because now with the low friction business models by the new entrants, the business is easy to get in and they can disrupt the market like this. So until you have something really powerful to keep your customers intact, net retention and recurring revenue is going to be very tough. Especially if you are targeting IPOs, it's going to be even difficult. If you do not have recurring revenue, you don't have retention, your IPO is not going to give you as much money as you would like it to, right? So that's why it has to be a team sport. As I mentioned, like, you should have a CEO, CCO invested in this, and then you should have all the different functions invested in it as well. Like, your sales team should learn and work very closely with the customer success team, because they know what's going on in there, right? Secondly, the customer success, the product team should work with the customer success managers to understand what is required and what's going on in the market, so that product can be designed in that direction. And be it the marketing, you can really get some great insights from customer success managers about what should be the tone of your marketing campaign which is coming up, right? So customer success team can do wonders to your bottom line. It can really help now to get to your top line as well, because now customer success is no more a defensive player. It has now become more of an offensive competitive advantage in a lot of companies. So just to summarize quickly, customer success team is pivotal for success, because net retention and recurring revenue is so crucial for success, as I quoted from the article from Forbes, right? And in order for customer success to be successful, everybody in the organization has to work along with the customer success team to really get there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll share more.